Um. All right, y'all. What's up? Sorry. Definitely late. Definitely late. I do apologize. I had a few things to talk to some people about, and it just took a little longer than expected. Anyway, so last place we left off, and I don't know if you saw my post. Well, let me start off. If you didn't look at any of my socials, so I made a post today. We are playing Scarlet today. If anybody needs help catching Rayquaza still, comment in the chat, and I'll just pop in my copy of Violet, and we will start taking out Rayquaza. But until then, I'm gonna kind of just play, like I said, Scarlet for a little bit, and I made myself a little bit of a dream team. So I mean, the only Pokemon that's really missing from the dream team is Togekiss, but Whimsicott will do. I love me some Whimsicott. Anyway, we're gonna stream for a little bit. I'm gonna get off at 2:45, so I try to at least give us an hour for now. I bring my dog to the groomer, and then I'll pop back on once I get back from that, and then again I'll have to pop off again to go pick her up once she's done at the groomer. Anyway, well, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We have a little bit of a dream team, like I said. Last night I was out of town, Friday night, and all day Saturday. But while I got home Saturday night, I was like, oh, what do I do until I go to sleep, because I have no energy to do anything else. So I did the most monotonous task of IV, EV, and nature training these Pokemon. So, with that being said, here we go. These are what their stats are looking like. This is how we're running them. With that being said, we have a bold nature, a timid, a jolly, an adamant, and a calm nature. So, let's begin. Some of these Pokemon have been put with their best ability, or just the ones that I personally like for the Pokemon. I kind of never really changed the legendaries. It's not really worth it, and honestly, I don't even really know what Zapdos is, because, well, the only time I run a Zapdos competitively is when me and my friends are playing competitively against each other. I'll run a weird little Zapdos team. But yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go have some fun. We're gonna get some levels up here, because Larry and the Titan and the Psychic Gym Leader, if I remember correctly, are all in the 30s and like mid 40s, and our team is pretty weak. Like I said, I just did some IV and EV train and blah blah blah. That's how I got some of these small significant levels. And before I started the stream earlier today, I went ahead and used all the candies that I had, unfortunately, to level these Pokemon up as much as I could, and had to proceed to trade with another switch to get my Gengar. So I put in a lot of time, and now we're here and we get to have some fun. So let's go. So I'm kind of just rolling with Umbreon right now because it's a tank, and it is probably the strongest besides the Zapdos. But let's be real, the Zapdos isn't going to listen to me, so that thing is sitting there. So also, we do have one fun thing about the team, and I will now be showing you that one fun thing. So I have been trying to, and like I said, I'm not very big into like shiny hunting. I will do like some Masudo, like I was super into Masudo in Sword and Shield and previous generations when I was playing competitive. But that's the only way, and because it's by chance, and like I don't mind doing that, because honestly, like, you can farm so many eggs that you kind of just want to stack up eggs until you have the Pokemon that you want. So a lot of the time you'll get a shiny, especially if you have a foreign Pokemon you're breeding it with. I happen to use foreign Dittos for the most part. Luckily, I have one shiny foreign Ditto, one regular Ditto. But the point I'm trying to make is we got a surprise appearance. The Garchomp I bred with my Ditto had 6 eggs. The first egg that we hatched was a shiny Gibble. So he will be joining the squad. And my dream team of Pokemon kind of went off on a tangent on that. That's like, I want all of those shinies. So I have a shiny Umbreon, I have a shiny Togekiss, I have a shiny Garchomp now, and then I also have a shiny Gengar. So I am just missing the shiny Heracross and the shiny Zapdos. I don't know if I'll ever get the shiny Zapdos. If someone wants to trade me a shiny Zapdos, I've got some pretty cool shiny legendaries that I'm definitely willing to give up. Let me know. I will trade you to help me accomplish my mission. But until then, I'm just going to randomly get them. But I was super hyped to get Garchomp, because Garchomp is definitely, like, it's Umbreon and Garchomp. They're top 2 favorite. It actually took me a while to think of like who I would run on my team, because all I could think about was them. But I just forget because there's so many Pokemon. But then all of a sudden I was like, oh wait, Togekiss. Oh wait, Heracross. Because like, you know, I was naming those Pokemon in a sense, but I was naming like Lucario or Cottonee or Tinkaton or anything like that. And it's like, wait, I'm lying. I no. But it's like, once I went over it, I was like, oh wait, now I know what's the situation is I just wasn't thinking clearly. Wow, sorry if I was talking loud, y'all. I didn't realize how I turned up the sounds of my microphone. It was nuts in there just now. It was so loud. Anyway, alright, let's just kind of end this, because there's no point of just kind of sitting through this. We'll probably get this battle over faster than if we fucking were to just wait through it. Who knows? I don't know. As usual, the Benjamin has got me, and I've also had a very long weekend. I drank Friday night, and I'm still recovering from that. Went and played disc golf on Saturday, and it was just like my legs were little noodles. It was kind of fun. It was not fun. It was kind of frustrating, but it was fun because I was with my friends, and also they were also, I don't know what was up, but everybody was a little off. So it was fun to just know that everybody was like off, and we were just having a good time, and that's what was important. It's just a different color deerling. That was weird. I should have attacked that. I need levels, and I don't know what I was thinking. But I mean, the fastest way to get levels for us is going to be trying to find trainers. So I guess let's go and start doing that. We're wasting our time. See, that's acceptable. If we accidentally do that, fine. I was also like picking and choosing the Pokemon we were running into, which is wild. We just need levels. That was sick. Umbreon said, Okay, so we've more than likely fought everybody on the main drag. Do we have a Kamala? I don't remember. See, this is ridiculous. What the heck? Oh. Vigoroth. We do not have a Vigoroth. That'll be a fun fight. What's happening, my man? Oh. We do have a Vigoroth. Shows you how much I know. This guy's got some girth to him, huh? Wait, I think I actually have the TM foul play already, so I might just give Umbreon foul play already, and we can kind of just get on with that. Anywho, so just to let y'all know, my plan is by the end of today we are going to have Larry and the Titan done. Hopefully get to the Psychic Gym Leader as well, because I should be able to just kind of roll through that, because if I can roll through Larry and I can roll through the Titan, we should be fine. Because like, what am I missing? I have Glide. Yeah, I'm ready to have the Rock Climb skill. It's annoying. Alright, Primate. Oh wait, this is not a good type matching. What am I thinking? It's about to let my shit get rocked. By the way, I just want to say that this might be a matter of opinion, but someone said this the other day, and I 100% backed it. Wow, I 100% backed it. This is the original Lucario. Heracross fucking crawled so Lucario could run, because Heracross was the fucking man. Alright. We're just doing this to bring Heracross back real quick. That was wild. I probably would have been better off just keeping Umbreon out, since it has so many levels. I'm gonna have to get Umbreon back up though. There we go. That might be fine. We might have just gotten this just from him tiring himself out. Let's see. This should be fine. Yo, what's up, Richard? Hey, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you missed some of this already, but if you still need to get Rayquaza, we can grab him. I do have to go somewhere at 2:45. I just gotta go drop my dog off to get a bath and her hair and stuff trimmed. But when I get back, which should take me like 15-30 minutes, when I get back, just look to see if I'm back on, because I will be back on. But if you still need Rayquaza, we can pop in and get him real quick, because I'm playing Scarlet right now, so I'm not even in a position of where I could help you get Rayquaza. But like I said, when I get back, check at like 3 o'clock. I'll be back online, and we can get, if you pop in on the chat, we can go get Rayquaza. Or if you did get Rayquaza, how'd you get him? I'm curious to see how you did it. Whoa. What is... I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that was shiny. They're darker red. Sweet. Alright, well yeah, again, like I said, check back at like 3 when I leave here on this stream, and I'll just immediately pop in Violet, and then just check back in the chat, let me know, and we'll grab you Rayquaza for you. Until then, like I said, I'm just gonna play this for a little bit, and yeah. If you want to hang out, let's hang out. But I can kind of let you know what I'm doing right now. So right now, I am at the gym, or like Larry's area, so I'm going to be fighting Larry here in just a second. I just brought over some Pokemon that I wanted to run. I'm leveling them up. But yeah, I'm about to go fight Larry, and then I'm going to move to the Titan after that. But I just got worked. Well, yeah, prep for him while I'm gone. If you could, if you want to start prepping for him, the raid goes on until January the 5th. Just let me know, man. Shoot me a message or anything like that, and I'll help you get him whenever. Like I said, if it's not today or whatever, we have plenty of time. I've got it pretty much figured out for the most part, so it should be a pretty easy get. And yeah, we can get through it real fast. Let's see. This Zapdos is not gonna listen to me. Yeah. I don't know why. That was a silly little thought. But hey, Richard, just remember that Rayquaza, one thing that I saw that was like really rough is some people were in that Rayquaza raid and they were running dragon type Pokemon, and I mean, I understand that that's still going to be super effective, but that Rayquaza was hitting hard, and people, when I was in raids with people that were strictly running either physical attack fairy Pokemon or either as full of special attack fairy Pokemon, that's what worked best. And I like help. I don't know. I got my Rayquaza. I struggled at first getting my Rayquaza because I just like wasn't getting in on good teams. And one thing you have to remember, and I did get a little frustrated on that stream, but one thing you have to remember is you have to remember that this game is geared towards kids. So maybe the first few raids you get in with some kids that don't know what they're doing, and you just gotta wait your turn. At some point you're gonna get somebody in that stream with you, and you're gonna wreck it. And what happened with me is, the way I got my Rayquaza is, we had me and one other person run a Azumarill, and then there was an Iron Valiant, and this one guy, when he got in the raid, immediately locked in an Umbreon. So I was like, oh man, this Umbreon is going to be running support. Like, this person knows what they're doing. They're here for a specific reason. They're running this Pokemon. They were like, hey, I'm going to do this. Yes, Sylveon, the Pink Eevee, will work for Rayquaza, so go ahead and do that. I recommend having it with Fake Tears and Moonblast. You're going to need those two abilities, Fake Tears and Moonblast. Also, one second. I want to show you something that I found to work best in the raids. And it is a Azumarill. So what you want to do, and I don't know if you have this guy, Richard, but I'll show you him. And you can catch his baby form in like the first area of the game, so it's pretty easy to get. But this guy right here, Azumarill, he has two really cool abilities. Or I mean, he has some really cool setup. He has this ability called Huge Power that increases his attack when his health is lower. If I remember correctly, that's exactly what Huge Power does. Or he just has increased attack. Doesn't matter. He's a heavy hitter. And so what you do is you run this Pokemon with Play Rough, the Huge Power ability, Belly Drum, and a Shell Bell on him, and he will dominate. So in the raid that I was in, I used this guy, and the Umbreon did Helping Hand on me twice. Once when I used my Belly Drum, and then once right before I attacked again. And when I hit that Rayquaza with my Play Rough, I knocked him down to where he only had like a third of his health left, and he threw up his shield. So all me and the other Azumarill had to do was slowly take down his shield, and that Umbreon just kept boosting our attack for us, because Rayquaza is going to nullify your stat boost, and then those shields are just a lot harder to take down regardless. So I think we took it down, and we still had a little over, I would say, a fourth of our time left, if not maybe almost half of our time left. Sorry, y'all, my camera's really going out. I need to get a new one. I mean, if y'all can see that, I think I wouldn't assume why you wouldn't be able to see it. But anyways, this guy is really good too, Richard. And again, the move build that you need for him, even if you don't have him with the Huge Power ability, the move pool that you need Belly Drum and Play Rough. And then you need to have the item Shell Bell on him. If you run Belly Drum, Play Rough, and put Shell Bell on him, you can you can dominate. And if you want me to help you, what I'll do is I'll run someone that can support that Azumarill, or I'll run my own Azumarill as well, and we should be able to wreck it pretty easily. And I'll focus on healing us and stuff. I'll make sure we play smart. But yeah, whatever you got, man. Like I said, when you get back on later, just let me know, and I will run whatever. Okay, well, if you have a good Azumarill, like I said, definitely run him. Like I said, make sure he knows Belly Drum, and make sure he has Play Rough and he has Shell Bell on him. That's all you need. He will dominate. It was super easy. I actually ran him quite a few other times in other raids when people were running physical attackers. Because what you want to do is, at the end of the day, is you want to run a grouping of the same thing. If you have a team running all physical attackers, that's what you need to do, because that physical attack just helps you out so much. Cool. Well, yeah, man, I'll, like I said, you can hang out until then, or if you need to go build up that Pokemon or whatever, I'll see you at like 3, and we'll go ahead and get that started. But like I said, until then, I'm going to play, and yeah, let's have some fun, guys. I got distracted and forgot to heal the Umbreon. Hopefully it'll be fine, which it should be, because this is what I'm gonna do. We've got one, we might as well use it. Do I have a Persian? Have I just been smacking these Persians around? I don't even have one. I don't pay attention sometimes. Bro, come on. You're better off using regular attacks against me. Alright. I forgot to check if we had Play Rough too. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we have. I mean, not Play Rough. Jesus, foul play. I need to put that on the Umbreon so we can be hitting a little harder. The bite is not cutting it. Maybe if I put Screech on him, but I'm not running Screech just to do a little more with bite. That's just ridiculous. This is a good move, though. I'll take this. I keep on forgetting to have Covet. Alright, so let's get rid of... Let's get rid of Quick Attack. Oh my god, I was so confused on why I picked up money. I don't know if I've ever noticed that with like Persian or Meowth. See, like, even this isn't that bad as a shiny good bite, but like once it becomes the Garchomp, it's just over with. It's just a bad shiny, and it sucks because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. Whoo! Big jump. Altaria, what's going on? Let's yes please. Yes please. Why did I know I was gonna have everything I needed in this game and not in Violet? Oy, oy, oy. Alright, this as soon as we get a Thunderbolt, which we might have, this Zapdos is ready to fucking go. See? Foul play. Wow. Alright. Richard, I do play Smash Brothers. It's been a while. Yeah, a Dragonite's super unfortunate, but because I do love the pink, but I have several shiny Dragonites. I don't know how I got them. But yeah, dude, I do play Smash. It has been quite a while. If you ever want to play some Smash, just let me know. If anybody wants to watch some Smash too, just let me know. Like I said, I play a lot of different things. I'm very, very rusty with Smash, but Pikachu and Cloud are my mains in Smash. Those are my two favorite. I've been playing with Pikachu for a long time, and I used to play with Marth. Sorry, I couldn't think. But well, on GameCube, I played with Marth a whole bunch, and I also played with Link. But now I kind of just, like I said, I play with Pikachu and Cloud, and I can kind of just play with anybody at this point. I'm not saying I'm good with everybody, but like I know their moves. I don't know how to combo properly with them, but I can play with anybody. It's fun. I love Smash Brothers. I've been having people ask me to get back into Smash Brothers. So like I said, if you ever wanna watch me stream Smash Brothers, we can do that. But yeah, my favorite bad shiny is probably is a huge toss up between Garchomp and Gengar and Togekiss, because they're all really bad shinies, and I love those Pokemon. Hey, that's sick though. You've been using the same people since N64. And also, I wish I could be good with Donkey Kong. I cannot figure Donkey Kong out. I feel like I'm a little monkey playing with Donkey Kong. My hands don't know what to do. I just hit the buttons. I cannot figure them out. But yeah, dude. How about this? Let's do this. How about this week? So Christmas Eve is on Tuesday. I've got some stuff to do on Tuesday. I clearly have work tomorrow. Christmas Eve night, probably around the same time I get on, like 6 or 7 Christmas Eve night. Instead of doing Pokemon, I'll put in Smash. I'm definitely down. And I'm open to suggestions. I've played all kinds of games. I'm a huge RPG fan. I've played every single Final Fantasy. I love it. But then I go as far as I really like the Far Cry series. I really love playing all those games. So any suggestions on anything that anybody wants to see, by all means, throw them out there, because I'm down. I have a huge gaming repertoire. And when it comes to sports games, please don't ask me to play anything sports-wise unless it's FIFA. I will play FIFA, but I will not play anything else. I don't have time for anything else. I grew up playing soccer. I've always loved playing FIFA. I was addicted to 2K for a while, basketball, but not anymore. So sweet. Well, yeah, dude, we'll play Smash Brothers on Tuesday. Then that'll be fun. I can't wait to get my butt kicked by some people. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's probably been almost 2 years since I've played Smash Brothers. I moved about 2 or 3 years ago to where I live now, and in Louisiana. Before, one of my neighbors was super into Smash Brothers where I used to live, and I played with him all the time. So yeah, we'll run Smash Brothers back on Tuesday. That'll be fun. I don't really know how to I know we could set up some online stuff. I'll have to look into that. I don't know if you can invite people to play Smash online, because I've always just kind of, like I said, play with my friends day after day. So I never really had to play online Smash Brothers, but we'll get it sorted out and we'll have it running. Oh yeah, man. I don't know. I think soccer in the U.S. is in the sense of some kid saw somebody playing soccer and was like, "Hey, I want to play." Because that's kind of what happened to me. I played baseball, never really got into football. Played a little bit of basketball, but when I was young, I was kind of short, so it wasn't conducive for me to play basketball. I mean, Now I'm like, I guess you could still maybe consider me short. I'm like almost 6 foot. I'm like 5'11". Not 6 foot at all though, so I don't know. You know, if you're not 6 foot, you're not tall. At least that's what a lot of people think. But anyway, I absolutely love soccer, and I have a lot of friends I went to high school with that love soccer. Actually, one of my cousins is also super into just playing soccer all the time too. He watches it religiously and stuff. I've always played FIFA, and I kind of haven't been watching soccer as much as I used to. I used to be really into it because I've just been really watching football, but that's so funny. If you wouldn't have said the Dragon Ball thing, I would have said that. But no, yeah, you guys, my dad has lived in a lot of South and Central America countries, and I think maybe that's where it came from. Because you're right, y'all in Mexico and the South Americas, y'all love soccer, and it is a huge thing. Like my dad's been to like a few Brazil games because he lived in Brazil for a while, and I think that's where it came from. Maybe it's just because like I had that fascination because he would tell me about going to the games. I don't know. I really don't know when I got into soccer, and it honestly might have been my neighbor, because I had a neighbor that's a few years older than me, and I just, whatever he thought was cool, I thought was cool type scenario. But yeah, isn't that it? Okay, so what can you explain the whole Dragon Ball phenomena to me? Because I mean, Dragon Ball was the first anime I ever watched, and then maybe the reason why it's such a thing is because it was such a '90s kid thing. I don't know, but like I watched Dragon Ball, and that's how I got into anime, and that's how I found out about like Naruto and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't know if I've ever would have watched it. And again, I think maybe my older neighbor is the one that told me about it, to be honest. I think I just kind of, whatever he thought was cool, I thought was cool type scenario. I really don't know. I don't know. But I'm a Vegeta boy. Don't hate me. I'm a huge Vegeta fan. I just want to see him get his flowers. I don't know why, but like I feel his struggle, and I want him to just succeed. Oh Lord, I forgot. There's not a good moveset on this bad boy right now. That's kind of like everybody, to be honest. Hey, not bad though, not bad, not bad. Sorry, David. I mean, sorry, Jesus, Richard. Where do you live at in Mexico, man? Let's go. I need some more levels. I'm kind of over this whole grinding thing right now. I want to go fight the gym leader, but we're not ready for that. Let's see. Let's see if we can make these guys look a little better. They're kind of rough around the edges. Okay, that makes sense then. So like it was, so like when I grew up watching Dragon Ball, oh, okay, that's cool, man. Okay, cool. Cool. Thanks for that's okay. So when you say prime time, was it like at night? Like, okay, so when I was growing up, Dragon Ball would come on at 3:30 in the afternoon, and it was on Toonami Cartoon Network, and I would get home from school and I would watch that while doing my homework, and then I would go outside and play with my friends, and we'd talk about the episode of Dragon Ball. But it never ran where it was like 3 episodes back to back. So I'm curious. So like, what station was it on? I guess, or how did you, or was it like when you say prime time? Was it at nighttime? Because we eventually got Toonami on the weekends at nighttime, where it would play. I think maybe like 2 episodes back to back. But in the afternoons, like I said, 3:30 when I got home from school, it would be like Sailor Moon was just ending, so you'd watch the last little bit of Sailor Moon, and then Dragon Ball Z would come on, and then you'd go outside and talk to it with all your boys about, man, did you see that? Did you see what Goku did there? So wait, okay, so is Puerto Vallarta, I'm not sure how to say that last part. I've actually never heard of that, but Guadalajara I have heard of. That's why I'm bringing it up. So Puerto, I honestly don't know how to say that. My Spanish is lost when it comes to that last word. Vallarta, I don't want to butcher it, but is that like a big city or something? Is that why you referenced that? Because like I said, I actually knew Guadalajara. Alright, let's... Okay, 4 to 6. I mean, for a kid, that's prime time. I would agree with that statement, prime time. And also, I think 6 o'clock would be prime time as well, so I don't disagree with that statement. That sounds... Okay, so it probably was kind of like Toonami in the afternoon, so I don't know. Do you guys have, like... Did y'all have Cartoon Network in the 90s? I don't know who all had Cartoon Network. I don't know if that was just like an American thing or what, but we had this thing on Cartoon Network called Toonami, and they would play, like I said, they'd play animes, and that's how I found out about it. But the first one I got into was Dragon Ball. Really? See, like I said, I've never heard of that place. That's interesting. Cause like as soon as you said Guadalajara, I was like, oh yeah, instantly. So that makes perfect sense, or that doesn't make perfect sense. I would have not known you were there, but I was like, oh yeah, I know that place. But yeah, that, man, we got to talking, and like I said, I hit the Pendulum earlier, and I forgot about that Altaria that we saw earlier. Ooh, wait, do we have one of these yet? I don't think so. No, we do not have a Bombardier. See if I can just, like, not have to fight this guy. We had Toonami back in the 2000s, but cable... Oh, okay. Dude, I could believe that. I don't know, so, like, I don't really know, like, I would assume that in the States, cable TV was pretty affordable for the most part, because, like, we didn't have anything, like, special when I was growing up. We just had, like, there was a basic, like, 72 channels, but not all the channels worked. And the reason why I say 72 is because that's as high as you could go, and that was MTV. But yeah, that's all I had growing up. I didn't have like HBO and blah blah blah, because that shit cost money. That shit was like $200. But that's kind of cool that you guys had, like, for like the free basic cable TV, that you guys caught Dragon Ball Z, because like I've you know, I'd go to like my grandparents' house, and they weren't watching TV, so they didn't have cable. So they didn't have anything like that there. That's super cool. Oh, that's sick, dude. Vancouver and California? That's really cool. I have a friend that's from... Actually, no, he's from Toronto. I for some reason, I thought he was from Vancouver for a second. But Canada's really cool. I say that I've never been out there, but it's a beautiful place, and the way my friend talks about it, I know he loves it. He's moved back there a few different times, like tried to come back to the States and live here, and he's just like, nah, I'd rather be in Canada. So I'm assuming that you work on cars then, if you said garage. Alright, bro. We gotta get this guy out of here. There we go. That should take care of that. Alright, y'all. Actually, what I'm gonna probably do here is, since my Pokemon that I'm running to help level up right now is running out of PP, I'm probably just gonna head back to the Pokemon Center outside of the town, and I am going to, man, what I really need to do is I need to be leveling up that Heracross some more so I can sweep through this gym. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal and I'm gonna stop here. Okay, see, I've always heard Vancouver, never Toronto. I've never been, and the fact that you're saying that makes a lot of sense too. Because I feel like, okay, so like from my understanding, and by no means am I anybody who can speak on either of these places, but what I hear is like Toronto is kind of more like, I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago or New York, so it's like trying to compare those two. It's like, you know, you can get the same experience in Chicago that you can in New York, but the city's cleaner. And I feel like maybe that's how like Vancouver is in like that scenario. It's like it's a prettier place versus Toronto. It's just this big city, and it's just like, yeah, dude, I bet you it is cold as fucking Canada. It got to 32 here in Louisiana, and I was like, I can't do this. I tried to go for, I mean, I did wind up going for the run, but on the run, I was bundled up. I looked like a snowman trying to run down the street. But yeah, so what we're going to do is I'm going to heal right here, and then I'm going to stop right here, kind of just wrap things up. I'll get my dog terror appointment kind of early, get back. Like I said, I'll get ready for 3. And we will take out Rayquazas. So, look, Richard, little heads up. I don't know if any more Rayquazas will appear on my map. I don't know if it's one per day or what, but like when I got mine, I kind of didn't really see anymore. So I was like hopping in the portal to take out Rayquazas. So when I get back, if you want to... Okay, so Vancouver is a lot like Oregon, then yeah, kind of similar. It's just like a cleaner, like really like awesome city. The people there are a lot nicer type scenario. Yeah, if you're describing it like Oregon, then yeah, Vancouver definitely seems like my spot too. And like I said, if I remember correctly, Toronto is just like a really big city. In Chicago and New York, that's all they are. The difference between the two is one is a little bit cleaner, in my personal opinion. And I think the people are a little bit friendlier in Chicago. Again, I'm not trying to start anything or anything like that, because I also have a lot of friends that live in New York, and I think that place is awesome too. Just personal experience. But I honestly think that people in the South get offended by people in the North because we do live a different kind of lifestyle where we please and thank you and blah, blah, blah for everything. So we feel like when someone, especially in the North where I guess whatever, it doesn't matter, where people speak a little differently and stuff, and it's more up front, which I kind of like it. I like people that are just blunt and up front. It's kind of sick. Yeah, we get our feelings hurt easily because we're like, oh, that person didn't tell me. Yes, sir. Thank you. Like, it's whatever. But anyway, yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna wrap things up here. I'm just gonna really just. Where the heck did I put myself? Okay, that's sick. Okay, Vancouver has a huge drug problem. Man, maybe Vancouver's kind of like Philly. Seattle does also have its problem. Seattle has a huge drug problem too, but I mean, you could be where I'm from, which is the #1 city. This city has the most murders per capita in all of the United States, so everybody's got something. Like, everybody's got something. Alright, dude, sick. Yeah, like I said, when I get back, just kind of keep an eye out. I'm saying 3 o'clock